Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have audio this morning for now that it's noon? Thank you. Hello, everyone. This is Marilyn, and it is noon, and it's the noon edition of Welcome to My World for February the 3rd, which is a Wednesday. So, I hope I'm speaking to all the new Apex bazillionaires this morning, because we sure have had a lot of movement in these markets, and it's been all of them and all of them. My goodness, what a morning. So I hope everybody got some really good trades. We have had, to say this has been a little volatile, the U.S. indices took a pretty good 1 hour straight down dive this morning, and now they've been scratching their way back up for the last 2 hours. There will be earnings announcements on some pretty big companies this afternoon. So if you are taking your trades, say from 3 o'clock on, be careful and watch out, because those announcements, I think Microsoft is today, and something else, I think it was Chevron, which is one of the biggest oil companies in the world. So anyway, there will no doubt be some volatility this afternoon also. The U.S. dollar has just literally fallen out of bed, and it looks like it's rolling around on the floor for the last couple hours. I mean, it's taken a huge hit. Probably, I don't know, 200 pips or more. Bonds had a nice move up, and now they've backed off. So trading that up and then down was great. Canadian dollar is it's been pretty happy for ever since yesterday. The For those of you who are trying to look at correlation markets, if you pull up a chart of the DX, which is the US dollar futures, and the 6E, which is the euro futures contract, you'll see that those two mirror each other. So if one were trading both of those, you would be short one and long the other. Or you can trade the pair on Nadex. And on the news tab, there are almost always, every week, there's a couple of very nice trades that are marked in there. They're put in there for that very purpose. So tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, there's going to be a lot of GBP, things that will affect the economic numbers coming out of UK that will affect the British pound. So for the early birds and people that are interested in trading Nadex, be sure and check that news tab this afternoon for the trades that will take advantage of those news numbers. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have U.S. news at 7:30, which isn't too much. It's the Challenger job cuts. And at 8:30, we will have some economic numbers. The U.S. unemployment claims, or whatever they're claiming the unemployment is these days, and some preliminary non-farm productivity. Those two are, and the labor costs also. 10 o'clock is factory orders, and 10:30 tomorrow morning is nat gas storage. There are some people who trade that report on Nadex, and there's generally a trade posted on the news tab of Apex. So this morning, excuse me. This morning, we had the oil inventory, which was just about what had been expected. So there wasn't any real big news, but there sure were a couple of nice trades on crude oil this morning, and this one started right here just just after uh, just after the announcement. This was about 10:40, and it's usually a good idea to wait and let that get out of the way and then decide what to do. But if you go back and compare these two charts, 1040, they were both pretty much in agreement here. This is the settlement area, this blue line right here with the red ice just above it. You got a trendar flip, you got the bands turning green, and then you got the trend flip indicator right here with green right off of this red ice. I don't put the ice on this C's chart because I can't find it. I can see it easier on these other two charts, which sometimes if you will break up some of your indicators over a couple of charts, you don't get so much stuff in your face all at once. But that that red ice is right here, just about I think it's about 30 even. Yeah, 29.95. But it certainly coincides right here with this this sell zone or buy zone right off of here. So the point being, you had several entries, and one was this chart, the I zone, and then you just follow the trend and trail it. One thing that's helpful to know is that when crude oil gets to some of these big magnets, that bus driver is taking on and letting off a lot of passengers. So you can expect it to fiddle around right here. But if you're trailing this out here, then you've got plenty of notice before it turns around. On the C's chart, when it got right to about these levels, this is one of Lori's slings right here. And so when you see that and you start to think, oh, good grief, maybe I should get out, and oh, no, I don't know what to do, stop and double check with another chart that will help you manage your trades a little bit better. And there's nothing wrong with putting MVP on a C's chart if you prefer that. It's just pretty soon I got so much stuff on there I can't separate it in my mind, and then you get into being paralyzed with all your wonderful analysis. But the expectation would be that up here at the high of the day, it would start to dissipate, and it blew right on through there and went right to the deviation level. This is just, apex indicators really do work. And so it's a matter of what is easier for you to use and what you prefer and what your personal style is. So anyway, I see we have these pop-ups again, and that is going to get fixed tonight. I believe there has been, our magic programmer has made some kind of a little fix for this, but everything has to be reloaded and a whole bunch of stuff. It takes some time to get that done. So don't give up on us. Everybody is working very hard to get these pop-ups stopped because it doesn't drive anybody any crazier than it drives me. But anyway, hopefully tomorrow once those charts are loaded, when you first log on, everything should be fine for the rest of the day. I mean, I hope so. Let's see. New toolkit out soon. Yes, I believe so. I'm not sure when the what date that's going to be released, but it might be. I mean, it is being worked on diligently right now with the idea to get it out to people as soon as possible. But we don't want to send toolkits out that have not been thoroughly battle tested, because what happens is it just causes all kinds of confusion, and it's best just to wait until Lori's taken her Raid can or Orkin can or whatever it is she sprays all the bugs with, and literally killed them all. Then by the time it goes out, it should work fairly smoothly for everybody. So if anybody has any questions that you want answered, noontime is usually a good time to do that, or to share your charts or whatever. We have a lot of people posting charts and trades, and that is so helpful. It's not only helpful to you individually as a trader, but it is very helpful, especially to the new people that come in, because if you remember, we were all new at one time, and coming into this room as a completely new person is like, oh my golly, I wonder what's going on in here. These people are all nuts. And if you just eat the elephant one bite at a time, pretty soon it will all make sense to you, and you will see a method to the madness. But posting those charts, if you're new, try to grab those and put them in a file so you can refer to them later if you don't have time now, and study those. Because people put in what they did right, and they did put in what they did wrong, and it is an extremely useful learning experience. So that's what we're all in here for. We all learn together in here, and we're all in here to learn from each other, because everybody in here brings something new to this whole business of trading, and we're all in this together. So anyway, let us know if you're new, if you need some help with anything. And there are people in here. There's always people in here at all times of the day and night to help you. And if you're not aware, this room is open all night also, because there are people in other countries who are trading in different time zones in here and on different markets, but they use this system. So we've got the VIX coming up a little bit. It's even a little higher than it was this morning. It's 2286 right now. We'll see what happens. Usually the reason I monitor that is because the higher that goes, the more the bears are in control. And right now, this might be a little bit of a recovery, but these earnings are definitely they're definitely calling some of the shots, especially in the afternoon. So we have somebody new, I think. Yes, we see you. So don't hesitate to ask. This is BRW Bowman. Don't hesitate to ask for help and direction and whatever it is you're looking for. We got plenty of people in here to help. Right now we've got over 90 people in this room. So I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon. Happy trading, and I will see you tomorrow morning. This has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. Thanks.